kind of got to realize we can't be up under no structure that got rules that don't make no sense. It's like, it's just not even possible for us. We're going to get stressed out. We're going to get tired. We're going to get pissed off.
Grumpy.
We're going to get turned on. Shit going to happen. Like, in the word, and we just be like trying to conform to certain rules, and like everything we got like that is wild. You know you shouldn't have said no because they gonna think he got good weed now. Yo, the school system, the school system be like, the school system be doing that to niggas.
Yeah, they do.
They be trying not to let niggas hustle. You squashing entrepreneurship, nigga in the hallway with bags of chips getting yoked up by security. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Everybody to be the same. It was like robots. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You fucking up they fucking...
Come on, my nigga, like...
Curiosity.
But, so that brings me to, right? Something I was really, really thinking about. I think it might be important. Where's this joint at, man? Hold on. What I want to do, right, is... Yo, I want to come up with... Well... We're going to pick a few. If you want to chat, you can pick some too, right? Like, hood priorities. Really think them through. Like, niggas in the hood, like, I'm talking about, like, and it's fucked up, but, like, whatever the average hip-hop song is, that's usually what defines what the fuck hood might be. Give me a hood priority. Like, this is
don't
top.
Don't snitch. The snitch rule.
Don't snitch. Don't snitch is definitely one of those, gang. Like, listen. Yo, some of these niggas got different ways to, like, trap your grandmother off into letting a nigga shoot you in front of her and still treating her a certain way. She a civilian, but that bitch is a snitch. Alright. And, yo, I'm going to say this other shit too, though, because this is some wild shit that we don't be thinking about. Y'all know it's an age to that too, right? So say you... Yo, you know at a certain point, you can't, like, at a certain point, like, depending on what your age is, you in the hood, you almost got to be a civilian. I mean, you almost got to be, like, you can't be a civilian. So, like, say you, like, 16, but you ain't in the streets and you don't see no shit. And then you see a nigga get his top blown off. And you come to court, you a snitch, though. Niggas gonna handle you like that.
Like, this, I'm not even with those rules.
That's
sir.
a fact.
I don't even want to be down with this shit.
Yo.
I'm out here trying to get I want to be a scientist out this bitch. I'm trying to cure shit.
Man, you better not tell niggas you ever trying to be a scientist at 16 if you in the hood. You better hope your dad...
I'm trying to save
you better hope your dad allow you. Yo, boy, you better hope your dad fucking allow you to even, like, potentially, like, tell him you a scientist. You can want to be a scientist. Because that could go either way in the hood. Like, nigga could just don't give a fuck, or a nigga could be trying to get you to go work at Amazon. Like, now, though, like, do you feel like the don't snitch shit put pressure on damn near, like, the whole community, even the people that's not in the streets, right? And the crazy shit about the don't snitch rule is niggas be snitching. Because you got to think about it. It's almost no way for the police to do, like, they only, unless they did all the time, and it's like, bro, it's almost no way, like, and that take the federal government, like, most niggas is like, it's one federal system. It's just one federal system. It's 50-something states with systems, nigga. Like, a lot of this shit ain't even high tech. A nigga ain't even catch you on no high tech shit.
Somebody said something.
Niggas told. Couldn't wait, nigga. Nigga said, what? Oh, yeah, of course you just pulled me over with 90 grams, but I know a nigga out here that just shot somebody, and he running around shaking his ass in these streets. Yeah, he be dancing. He be going to the club. The nigga was just calling me because he trying to go to the club. Like, yeah, Word to mother. And then you had the other side to the shit, right? Like, this how much ownership that we be having over our homies. Like, nigga, his wife, his kids, people that ain't choose this, they about to go through a struggle, nigga. And even if you knew some shit, you couldn't even get them justice. Like, you couldn't even get them justice.
But want justice when the police killed him.
That's a fact.
That was okay to snitch.
They still don't even want justice. They just want to put the Sam good. Everybody else want this shit. Motherfuckers don't really be getting
Nigga clone, because everybody else want it.
Swear to God.
Niggas be 100% cloned up edition. That's a fact. We could probably spend all day on the snitching shit. Give me another priority, like.
That's the biggest one for that.
Nah, nigga, it's so many of them shits that's outrageous, nigga.
These niggas come first.
I mean, yo, bro.
Let them motherfucker beat you.
Huh?
Talking about just gang shit or just...
Nah, whatever. Hood priority, like the shit that, like, it's a priority to niggas in the hood. Females, too, like, it's a hood priority. It go for all of us.
If you ain't got no, certain type of toughness to you.
Oh, Lord, that's one of the, look, to me, that's bigger than snitching. Because that's what leads to all the snitching. You can't be a bitch-ass nigga.
No bitch assness.
How do we even say that?
No bitch assness. Mm-hmm.
No bitch-assness. Yeah, that's, I mean, but that's going to make niggas uncomfortable, like, for whatever niggas say is a bitch nigga, trust me, I know some niggas that was the hardest niggas you know, and they like, nigga, I wish I was a bitch. Like, look, when it's over, it's over. Like, that's the thing, right? So, like, some niggas that's still in the mix, you like, what the nigga mean when it's over, it's over. Say they catch your dumb ass and they lock you up for the rest of your life. Like, y'all, like, niggas act like they don't know as niggas that really spend the rest of their life in jail and die in there. Like, niggas that go to jail when they 16 or 17 and die at 65 in jail. No, that really happens. Niggas ain't joking. That shit's not just some movie shit. Like, nah, nigga, that can happen to you. Like, a nigga be playing around, that can happen to you and you ain't even catch a body. That can happen to you, you ain't even kill nobody. Like, a nigga fuck around, trick you out your whole life, like, every opportunity. Like, nigga. Hood's so crazy. And that'll lead to the snitching shit. Yo, that's how you know that shit. That's how the stupid shit that connect. We gotta make this bigger, right? No bitch assness. That's a fact, right? Listen, check it out, right? Like I said, you could be of a certain age. Let you be 16 or 17 and you just chilling and like, shit nigga from the neighborhood. Y'all go to school together. Maybe y'all play some sports. You get in the car with a nigga. He got the gun with the body on it. You really ain't got shit to do with shit. He get pulled over. He like, niggas ain't gonna say nothing about the gun. Like, you ain't saying nothing about the gun. They come through like, yes, it was a whole, that thing was smoking. That thing was a haunted house. Even at that point, you can't be like, it was? It's a shock to all of us, because it was his anyway. What he said, like, yeah, it was his. Like, man, listen, we went through this street. Look, I was playing basketball. Like, now I'm just coming from this street and say, what, nigga? Hold on, nigga, like.
I think that's just so stupid. Like,
y'all
really
can I do a CAT scan to see if I'm telling the truth?
Like, I don't even, like, I'm not even with that type of time. Like, why should I give up my life knowing I'm not with that type of time?
If he tell on that nigga and go home.
The nigga that got really actual gun is the one gonna really tell.
Yo, bro, that's a
whole fact.
That's a whole fact. Yo, bro, look, right? Yo, especially a nigga that's gonna be green like that. nigga, you might end up with the whole bodies on your shoulders while nigga home chilling like this. Now he get to go home and flip it though, like, yeah, that nigga wasn't with the gang. That nigga, yeah, fuck that nigga. Cause it don't really be like, it's not really what, man, listen, bro. But at what point, like, cause niggas always be talking about like, yo, niggas will protect niggas and like, let me tell you something, right? Maybe niggas don't see potential. Maybe we be so caught up in the media, we think the numbers is high. It ain't that many rappers. It ain't that many basketball players. It ain't that many NFL players. No. It ain't that many lawyers. Like, it's so many. It's all that is just in jail. Let alone the niggas that's out of jail, almost on their way to jail, about to grow up and get to jail. Like, nah, niggas is really out here paying the price for shit. I don't remember when niggas was seeing the potential in niggas and stopping niggas from really doing shit. Half the time, by the time niggas see potential in you, you already there.
It's too late.
Nigga, I rap for fun. I rap to make niggas say, ooh. I play basketball to take my shirt off and do shit for the bitches. I sell crack for life. Like, that be a nigga mindset, whether he know it or not. Like, that's going to be the thing you're going to make the sacrifice for. You're going to stay up at night for that. Like, you're going to put all the work in for that. Like, you're going to do all your fastest running from the narcotic detectives. Not on the basketball court. And it's fucked up that you might feel like a bitch-ass nigga or niggas might begin to handle you in a certain way if you, like,
pursue your dreams.
Oh, shit, man. Cause that's wild.
Should try to be better. Try to be different.
Born in the 80s, crack baby.
Crazy. Fuck that. You don't have to.
You a bitch-ass nigga in the hood if you pursuing your dreams. Fuck, you trying to drive trucks, nigga? Nigga, you trying... What? You want CDL, nigga? You need a DIN number. Niggas out here trying to drive trucks, nigga. The homies need you behind the wall. Niggas like, wait. Like, I never even imagined myself as a knife fighter. Exactly. Like,
they need me. Maybe I need to go into law.
Yo, maybe I should just join the army if that's the case. Like, fuck. Yeah, like, dude, yeah, that's what they wanted from me.
Yeah, like, they need me. I need to go into law, practice law, maybe help them
and
out.
And none of the niggas you listening to is smart enough to try to even get one nigga to become a lawyer.
Not one. A lawyer,
yo,
a cop, or you need
it's niggas in the hood. Yo, this is gonna be wild. Yo, see, when white people see shit like this and I say shit, this how I got banned from the barbecue, because black people ain't want me telling white people shit like this. And yo, white people, it's fathers in the hood that got 4 sons. And they prouder than a motherfucker at their sons. And they all in jail. They all gangbang. Niggas like, that's how it work. Like, and that nigga like, yeah, you know, that's my son. It's the only time you might see a nigga tattoo his son's name on there. And it ain't even the name that he on the birth certificate. Nigga got Lil Murder. Nigga, that shit be crazy. Yo, bro. And that nigga could be 50 years old and still so violent that nobody think of telling him that's some dumb shit. I don't know. I want to say that's my priority. I'm going to say it like this because I was going to say being dumb is a priority. But it seems to me, and I know I might get arguments. I put this up on YouTube. Nigga might lose their mind on me, right? But how can I say this? Not trying to seem better or like you know more or like not trying to seem like smarter. How can I say that? What is the way?
Not seem like you have
because like, it ain't cool to be smart though, kinda.
Like you don't got potential. You gotta unpotential yourself. Like you got potential.
I think potential is like I'm talking about like if you do realize shit don't make no sense. Pants? Like say don't be a smarty pants. Like don't say shit. Don't be a smarty pants though. That's like real shit. Cause like Like, look, right? It been times, I'll tell you, I got exit stories, but the exit is where you hear the dumbest shit in the world when you been. So it been times I've been sitting in the exit, somebody said something, and it made no sense, right? And I just never said nothing. Like, cause it's like, bro, I kind of know, like, damn, man, you lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that make no sense. Like, don't be a smarty pants, my nigga. Like, nobody asking for that. Nobody asking you to be a smarty pants. Damn, that shit is really frowned upon in our community. Yo, wait, I'm just saying, like, has anybody ever tackled the tough subject of, like, young African Americans, man, coming up in the hood, like, embarrassed about being smart, my nigga? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas be stay trying to tackle topics that niggas, we don't give a fuck about what Democrats are. Yo, y'all know what type of shit we got going on in our community? Some of these niggas, though, these niggas taking advantage of this. Like, yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you niggas something, right? Cause but maybe nobody said this to niggas, right? Cause this not outside hood niggas realm, right? Cause y'all niggas is a part of this. They convinced y'all niggas a little minute ago to fuck with Joe Biden to the point where he said shit like, yo, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black enough. Yo, if it would have been somebody else said that, if Trump would have said that, y'all niggas would have lost y'all mind.
Racist, ain't all that shit.
He said that shit, the nigga still became president. Now y'all niggas now y'all niggas like, oh, you know what? I think we should fuck with Trump. And we should wreck Joe Biden. You niggas is not in control of your minds. Because you wasn't allowed to be. Whenever you had a good thought, you had to suppress that shit. Yo, bro. Damn, man, y'all niggas might be really like, so both y'all niggas might be a little bit more hooded than I am, bro. That's how I feel like, maybe, because I feel like maybe I got, I don't know. Was you niggas ever, like, interested in science when you was younger, like, space or, like, niggas wasn't never really interested in, like, space or some other outrageous shit, like, what makes a race car go zoom? Like, it wasn't nothing else like the wilderness or no other shit, like, whatever the fuck you ended up doing, wherever the fuck you ended up being, like, you never was like, I hiked Mount Everest, like, you could have wanted to be a cartoon, whatever the fuck, like, that it was, like, y'all never had that before, like,
of course.
What the fuck happened that, cause now, can I say some crazy shit to y'all, right? Sometimes I feel the pressure of, like, being black in a different way than other people. I feel those pressures, like, when I see people skydiving, they be like, that's white people shit. I'll be like, boy, I know what exhilaration feels like. Like, I'm intelligent enough to know what exhilaration feels like. Like, to know what a rush is. Like, I lived on the edge before. I just chose to do it in a different way. If I look at the fatality rate from jumping out of airplanes as opposed to being a gangster, man, this shit is supposed to be turning blood. Like,
pass me that plane, sir.
let me get the plane. I'll fly the plane and jump out if that's the case. Like I don't think how I go. Show me again.
Yeah.
How I go? Show me again. I got it.
That plane gonna be ghost riding.
So when did that shit get? What took that away from you? If you could think about what took that away from you, what would it be?
Reality, the pressures of life, growing up, realizing like shit.
But at what age, kind of like, because I think that could happen for a nigga at like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
But as an adult now, for that to happen to a 13 or 14-year-old, like,
sad.
That's kind of what you would want to like. Ooh, like. So for the average person, say it's like, see me, I got locked up when I was a teenager still, but the whole time I was a crack dealer full of, like, that's what I was. Like, I got cocaine tattooed on my neck. Like, I cook crack. I do everything. Like, my whole life is based around crack and coke. And, like, I open up doors with this shit. It's people that don't like me but like me because of this shit. I'm fucking bitches off this shit. Like, I'm getting money, everything. This whole shit is working good, nigga. But say you not from that environment where even the opportunity to sell crack is afforded to you. Does it hit you like at 13 or 14 like, yo, I'm gonna graduate high school and work at McDonald's? What does that feel like? Like, what might that make you do?
Try to be different, go harder.
I don't know. I'm saying, but remember, being different and going harder might have niggas looking at you like you crazy. Being different and go harder might be like, you remember what I said about my god brother, even though he turned into that, I used to be looking at the nigga like, I feel like he was stronger, because I remember, like, you know, when niggas' moms is on crack, you ain't getting school clothes. We all know this. But I was in the streets and he wasn't. And it's a perfect, simple mistake. Like, as an adult, I might not make it, but as a kid, I would make it. Right? Like, where, like, I'm selling crack and living differently, and I got school clothes and everything the fuck else. But this my god brother. So, like, nigga, I'm feeling exuberant, exhilarated to be going to school who I am now. Like, yo, I go to the crib, his mom's let me in. Soon as I get in there, I get the eerie feeling. It don't feel cheery in here. Nigga, it's time. The niggas is walking to school already. And it's dark. This nigga laid in the bed. I'm like, yo, get up. Come on, we're going to school. He's like, I ain't going. I'm like, why you ain't going, nigga? What's up? He like, yo, I ain't got no school clothes. I never thought that shit to myself. He wasn't in the streets. He used to be trying to be in the crib and shit. It never dawned on me, like, he wasn't about to have, it just like, and you know the first thing I try to do, right?
In school clothes.
No, nigga, I wasn't at that point yet. This the point where I fuck up all my money. This ninth grade year, I just came home from juvenile. This is my first year going back. I just came home from juvenile. Remember, I went to juvie in seventh grade. So I'm home now. I'm selling. Now I'm full-fledged. I already under the bed. I'm full-fledged. Like, oh, nigga, like, I'm not really even going to school. I don't know that I'm not really going to school. I don't know what crack dealing niggas do. Influence, right? You can't think for yourself. But I thought about it, though, because I liked it, learning this shit. And I, like, so even when I was in juvie and shit, I was one of them smart niggas. And that tell you, like, the pressures the streets put on you. So, I didn't know that niggas was doing the lunch period shit. Like, we up there, like, nigga, you got your book bag. Niggas like, hey, yo, where you going? Like, yo, about to go. Nigga, like, oh, now you about to go away to this bitch crib and shit. Niggas be smoking. I'm like, what? Nigga, like, yeah. Like, all right, we gonna slide out the door. Then now niggas is off the school. Now, yo, when we going back for lunch. We going to all the lunch periods.
For free lunch, my nigga.
Like, nah, because the bitch is in there.
You're right. But
like,
why you couldn't be just hard and educated? You could have protected yourself.
Because, nigga,
because
now
you still have that status. You know who you are.
Yeah,
you know,
but as a kid,
crack and go to school.
what's happening to you is, yo, this nigga, what you try to be smart guy? This nigga think, yo, you try to be Steve Urkel? Oh, no. Here go my nigga, Bill Nye the science guy. Like, then this is interfering with your bitches. Like, you biggest clowning you in here. Now you gotta fight. Like, yeah. Like, this go different. And as a female, you know this go different too. Because you gotta fight that too. So you in there, right? You in. Now imagine if you was somebody in there so you get validation. You like a leader. What you gonna leave even some of that alone? That acceptance? You gonna leave? Man, you know how hard that shit is? You might not got no dad in the house. You ain't allowed to have your own mind. Like, do not be too fucking smart out here, my nigga. Do not start looking at shit like, yo, wait, this don't make no sense. Like, hold on, man. I'm doing the mathematics of this, and this shit is not correct, bro. It seems like I'm trying to add 2 and 3, bro, and we keep getting 11. Like, we gotta think a little bit. Like,
we missing some numbers, some calculations. Yeah, we gotta stop that. That mindset gotta stop, because you know how many doctors and lawyers and astronauts and who the fuck knows we got in our community, scientists, and it's plaguing them with negativity. Like, you can't be smart.
That's suppressing niggas.
Yes, and it's like we got the highest rate of
Emily,
people
what up?
that can't read.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact, man.
Like motherfuckers is reading at a third grade level.
If you want to chime in with with something that you think is prioritized in the hood, like don't be a smarty pants. Don't be too smart. Don't start saying shit that makes sense. Don't start recognizing shit.
Your fashion gotta be up to date.
Cuz said no bitch assness. He ain't say no bitch assness, but that you gotta be tough. Like, bro, that is wild. Like, so even like man can talk about that shit like, yo, tell me if this not black people rules. Say you get your ass whooped. It's some black people that are trying to make you keep fighting the same kid that's whooping your ass and whooping your ass and getting mad at you and belittling you. Oh, I'm taking you back up there. You gonna fuck all them up. You know how many times I've been through that with my moms?
I fought a friend and I didn't want to fight her friend.
That happens
because
too.
I fought their sister and I'm like, no, mom, like I really beat her up. I don't want to have beef with her. Like that's my friend. We going out later on. And then I'm like, I had to call her like, yo, we about to fake a fight. I had to fake a fight, like, with
that's
her.
Your mom's forcing you to fight is wild, gang.
I'm like, we coming to your house now. Like, just be prepared. We about to fake this fight, like.
For having dogs fight, yo, cuz, that's crazy. Yo, hold on, cuz.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
She took me to a dog fight.
And yo, on the low, let me tell you something. I think that, like, sometimes that's why even, like, so you see how, like, so sometimes with black women, when they raising children, especially by themselves, they make all the kids tough. So the females be just as tough as the dudes. That's why, like, it be like, even if they tough in a different way, that shit's still there. Like, yo, bro, I know too many black women that's 50 years old that'll still be like, I'll fuck that bitch up. Like, yo, what? Like, yo, bro, you not even moving correctly. That shit is, like, instilled in us.
Crazy.
You a coward if you won't help dudes. Yo, dudes from your neighborhood could be fighting dudes from a separate neighborhood. You have no, like, connection to this with the exception of being born in this neighborhood. And you would be looked at as a coward for not joining the fight. Yeah, niggas will kill you for that. Don't let something happen to somebody that somebody like. That's even with the snitching shit, right? Like, so it could be your grandmother. Our nigga be like, oh, she a civilian. Let it be the right niggas involved. Even if niggas didn't kill your grandmother, they might bust her windows. A nigga might crack her eggs, boy, while she coming from the supermarket.
Not the eggs. Harass your peoples and stuff like that. Like, for what?
Like on some blank man shit. Like, we don't even allow for superheroes. A nigga be like, Daryl, you ain't no goddamn superhero. You ever seen Blank Man? Like, fuck around after watching My Name Is Tyrone, nigga. I fuck around looking at Blank Man like, what was Blank Man trying to tell us?
Yes. Fuck that. I want to be Daryl.
Like, yo, he want to clean up the neighborhood. Niggas like, look at this clown nigga. He ain't dressing like everybody else. You know, my mind to go to it like, Blank Man, I make Blank Man make motherfucking sense for you. This nigga looking stupid. Like, nah, he ain't go get the tailor shit. Like, what he had on his back? Baby, the onesie?
The sheet.
The
Fresh
sheet.
sheet. And then he had to...
What was his outfit? How you put that together? But that nigga was mad smart. You see his brother was trying to suppress him. That nigga was so smart, he kissed the bitch and nutted on himself. When you want your son to be so smart that if he kisses a bitch, he gonna orgasm, it's gonna be a very long time for he get to the point of getting somebody pregnant. Cause he gonna have the milk money effect too. Like if he see a bitch sitting, he's like, "See, I'm about to die." Hold on, wait. Just send me the picture of the homie. Just nah. Hold on. Let me see. Let me put it to the joint, man. Hold on. We're going because we're gonna all get sidetracked on this nigga. He had the utility belt. I forgot he had the utility belt. I'm about to fucking die. That nigga Blake, man. Look at the homie Blake, man. Though, gang. Stop playing with my son, boy. Yo, watch that movie though. That nigga brother was wild crazy. Damn, you ain't no goddamn superhero. Like, yeah, that's a dish glove. But wait, look. Remember when he went in the alley? Because he really was about that action. It's a difference between talk about fighting crime and going to fight crime. Yeah. That nigga walked in the alley. The nigga, I don't know where he came up. The niggas when he came up was that nigga said, well, slap me and call me Susie. Nigga said, he looked at his man, he said, Susie? Nigga said, yo, he did. He said, ah. He said, ah. Then wait. Because the average person to think that he did that but got busy, now they whooped his ass. Alright, yo, bro.
He really was down for his community, though. In a different type of way. Like, he was really ready to get beat down for the victims. Like, he was there. He wasn't...
That's that Middle East shit I was talking about. That's there flying a plane into a building and niggas for the hood. I'm not getting beat up for no black cause. Like look, I see niggas with the dogs and the fire hose. I'm like, what were they thinking?
Oh,
like no. What? Like,
if you don't get this fucking K9 off me.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. You could be a Tyrone there, like somebody gotta stand up and like, wait, are you sure it's not a better way? Mm-hmm. This shit revolve around money. Like, look, for the same amount of head busting they gonna do for us marching is the same amount of head busting and shit talking they gonna do when we start looting and burning shit down. Mm-hmm. Especially at that time. Mm-hmm. But I think that maybe they recognize that niggas recognize that. So imagine when you peaceful, we gonna bust your head and fuck you around. That's obviously telling you that you might as well give it a go, nigga. Right?
Give it a go.
Alright.
But not in your neighborhood.
You don't own shit in your neighborhood.
Yep. You're right. So
but
pick it up.
That's still a thing with us too. We don't even be connected. We be trying to get away from us so fucking bad. Mm-hmm. Right? So we might not even fuck around and want to have connections to the neighborhood with the business. So the people in the neighborhood might not even know that shit. Then if they do know it's your shit, they might not even fuck around and support it. See, it's a difference between you knowing it's rats in the back of the Chinese restaurant that the Chinese people got. But if you thought it was rats at the back of the soul food spot,
you ain't going.
Yo, bro, you'll go against all statistical categories for that. Yo, my mom's is so ignorant, bro. It's a spot. Yo, you know she won't eat mom and pa's, right? She's like, oh, they was over there and they got shut down by the health department. But you eat from churches. You eat from any Chinese food you could get your hands on. This nigga hands is turning another color and taking another shape. You eat whatever that nigga, like, bro, like, listen. Let's get another hood priority that don't make no motherfucking sense.
Expensive clothing.
Expensive clothing. What can we call that though too? That
high fashion.
Yeah, but like what? Like because that makes us feel a particular way. Like the clothes you got on gives you kind of like a certain kind of confidence, make you feel different no matter what. Like, what do you call that? Like, is that low self? I mean, that sounds too simple. Like clothes make the man type shit. Clothes make the man. Because that's a big one, too. You notice in the beginning of this, right? Niggas like, I kind of don't know. But now that you think about it, like, all this shit going on rampant. Chances are you suffering from some of this shit right now. And think about how we could just regularly talk about how wild and toxic some of this shit is, right?
I'm
You suit me up. I might say something. I might yo. Okay, I feel like I spelled clothes correct right there. Cause you told me you put Kanye lyrics on one of your tests and got in trouble one time. So don't even try to tell me about spelling and shit. Like you wasn't even trying to be smart. Fuck out of here, nigga. Cause he was like, yo, his teacher knew the lyrics. I guess I don't know. You know, he probably had to write a poem or do some shit. Had to write some shit about. He probably try to take a conscious song. Like who knows what the fuck Cuz was doing, right? Who knows what the fuck Cuz was doing at that point? But nigga got caught up, definitely.
And it probably was a popular song.
The nigga wrote, and I wonder. Nah though, but and you hear black people say this shit too, right? The flyest nigga you know that spend the most money on clothes will look you dead in your fucking eyes and be like, let me tell you stupid nigga something. Rich people don't even spend money on fucking clothes and shit like that, nigga. And this nigga have mad expensive clothes, but live in the projects with his moms. I started talking about the story with me going to my godbrother crib. Think about the dynamics in that. He's not going to school. He's laying in bed. His mom's opened the door for me. This the first day of school. That shit's so dynamic, they hadn't even talked about it. She just understood what was going on. But he not going to school because he ain't got clothes. I don't know how it is well, I know in the Catholic school's always been a uniform. I don't know how it is in some of the white community. Well, I guess if you got a little bit of chicken, but in the black community, nigga, you better figure your best way out to figure out how to have something to wear to school, gang. Now, I would rather encourage a motherfucker to fight through that shit, because that shit can last forever. You fuck around, be a bitch, you done sent your nigga to jail for 7 years for purses that you felt like you had to have. And you ain't even mean to do that. You really love that nigga. You can't even understand what's going on. You swear he ain't have to try to bust them checks like that. He had to figure it out. It was just pressure. The sheer competition of exterior beauty is what highlighted what's going on with black women with eyelashes, nails. Like I got to be seen out here. Like, whatever's inside kind of don't matter. Like, to think that whatever's inside of you don't matter, boy, is tragic.
Yeah, because them white folks wear their sneakers until they got a fucking hole in it. They don't care about clothes. They don't care about that. Like, hell nah, they didn't.
And it was traumatizing me growing up with sneakers with no holes in it.
Like, they didn't care. They're like, oh, these shits on now, I'm gonna wear them. I'm like, what the fuck?
That pressure was different. Like, nigga, I be some people won't understand it. It sounds stupid if you like, yo, I couldn't wait to sell crack. I like holes in your sneakers in the hood, nigga. And I got the perfect complexion for ashy toes. My grandmother used to buy me socks. My mom used to sell them shits. I think that shit was so unbelievable to my grandmother that she probably thought I was really bugging out with the socks. Like, what the fuck is you doing, sports, nigga? Like, now you send me home with a brand new pack of socks every time I come over here. Niggas in the hood always need socks. That shit is in a pipe. Fuck around, be January out there. I'm out there with the holes in my Adidas, like yeah, nigga. Toes just frigid and ashy and like. That should have been ice skating. Clothes make the man, yo. I've done some crazy shit for clothes before. Man, cuz said, yeah, nigga, like, when I really gave a fuck, like, yo, my bro told me, like, yo, you know I had learned to dress from you, right? I'm like, word, like, I had to have all the throwbacks. I had every Timberland that was fashionable for niggas. I was so into that shit. I used to be up on Canal and Delancey getting to knock me off shit. Like, what this shit authentic, nigga? You stupid? Nigga, you know how many pictures running around of me in velour suits of all different colors? I was in that. Y'all can't imagine niggas running around with mad velour all the time. But nigga, it's times I did velour, the academic joints, the Rockaway. It's times I did velour 5 days a week.
The same outfit though.
I might did too. Listen, working. But nah, and that shit gave me so much confidence. Cause my main shit was the dirty shit. So it didn't matter. In dirty, it don't matter if you got in the shower or washed up. Yo, bro, I was interested in doing that. A teacher I had a crush on told me one time I was musty. And I felt like I was on point because I was really liking girls. And I felt like I had to have every edge going my way. I can't be dirty, stinking. My mom's a crackhead. I got more roaches. Like, bro, to me, because every time I go to my friend's house, we always have more roaches than niggas. I'm like, nah. Like, had me thinking about wild shit when I was younger. Like, is the roaches just conversion at my crib? Like, is my crib the
spot?
The sauce? Like, yeah, like. Yo, how much damage you feel like clothes do to the black community, though, guys?
A lot. Too much. And it's
All right.
And it's like, oh, you broke. Okay, if I'm, oh, you got the money, then buy my shit. Buy it. You got all this money, then buy my shit. Because what I'm about to do is go get me something that fit my tax bracket.
What's the most expensive thing a chick ever wants you to buy for? Yo, you wild. See, I hate when niggas do that.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?